and welcome back to Literally Heinous Emergency Grammys coverage with our favorite regular, Maeve Conway of Gals Getting Rich. Hello, Maeve. How are you doing?
So good. I'm honored to be back. I love coming on Lit Hein.
You are truly just like a Lit Hain favorite. I mean, people are just asking for you constantly. And it's just such an honor to have someone that's just so financially savvy and celebrity savvy
Oh
be a
my God.
guest.
I'm so honored. Beyond honored.
Okay, let's talk shop about the Grammys that happened last night. Overall, what were your thoughts?
I mean, there's a lot of thoughts to be had. Um, First of all, Miley kind of just like took all my thoughts the whole time because she never won a Grammy
Mm-hmm.
until last night. She won two, in
Yeah.
fact. Um, in the way I only watched the first half of the Grammys as a disclaimer, and I watched the rest in the morning. But the way that it opened up with Dua Lipa's fire performance, and then the first award went to Miley Cyrus, who had never won before, and then
Mm-hmm.
she went and performed Flowers. That was incredible. She was just having the night of her life. I felt like she was at the peak of her career, and I was so happy. That was my first thought of the Grammys, was like, that was a Miley Cyrus
No,
Grammys.
I totally agree. So when I put out my Grammy predictions, I did pick Miley for a couple of them. Not because I really listened to her album, which now, like, I'm definitely going to go back and listen to her full album, but because I knew that she hadn't won any Grammys and I would like to see her win some Grammys. I just thought that, like, she's been in the industry so long. She really deserves it. And I know that my Grammys philosophy is not, the normal way to view the Grammys, but I like seeing people that have been around for a really long time kind of like get what they deserve.
I
It
agree.
really like could not have gone better for her to win the first award of the night and then to do that performance. Like it was really just so serendipitous and like so Taylor, my best friend from We Are Family, we have this saying. So it's called a wink from Stella Luna. And Stella Luna is the moon. So when we were like really delirious filming this show, like on the way home from the bus, we would look for the moon and call her Stella Luna. And any time that like something really like good happens or like it's just the universe watching out for you or just like something really serendipitous, something so beautiful that you never could have imagined or planned in your head happens, we call that a wink from Stella Luna. And
Oh.
I just think the whole night was really like a wink from Stella for Miley. And
Mm-hmm.
just the idea of like, she even said there, like, she's like, I've worked so hard for this and never got this. And then once I stopped caring and like did something for me, that's when I got it. And I thought that
Oh,
was really special.
yeah, that was her speech. It was about the boy with the butterfly net.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was so cute. I was so happy for her. And like, usually when you win a Grammy, you don't get to go on stage and
Hmm.
perform a like super fun independent song like Shit on Your Ex. It was
Yeah.
such like an empowering moment, I felt like. And like you could look across the room and everyone was standing up and like happy for her. I know she did give like a big call out to the crowd for like not dancing
Yeah.
at first, but I feel like that's because they were still warming up, you know?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't think that had anything to do with
No,
her.
I liked it. It didn't bother me when she said that at all.
No. But when she said, what was that one lyric she changed to? But I just won my first Grammy.
Yeah.
That was so fun. I was
It
so
was
happy
just
for
such a
her.
great performance. I initially hated her look and hated the hair, but then towards the end of the night, like I understood the vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her outfit for performing was so good too.
Yeah, the
It was
performing outfit was great.
like chef's kiss. That was her Grammys for sure.
It really was. And it was nice to see. Like, I really didn't think that she would win. But, like, I also kind of forgot that, like, Flowers really was the song of the year for, like, two
Mm-hmm.
months. It was just, like, early in the year.
Yeah. And Flowers won Record of the Year. And now I'm going to say a disclaimer that I am not part of the Academy. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But
Hmm.
I for sure thought Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo or Kill Bill by SZA would win Record of the Year. But Flowers
Yeah.
winning made a lot of sense to me.
Like, it really was the song of the moment.
Hmm.
More so than Vampire, I think. Like, Flowers was everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
everyone was talking about it.
Hmm.
Vampire? Okay. So, can I say something crazy?
Yeah, please.
I am an O-Rod, like, ride or die. Like, that's my girl. I listen to both albums front to back regularly. I just, like, kind of wish that she had promoted different songs, and I really wish that she'd sang a different song last night. I've seen her perform Vampire so many times, and it is just not her strongest song.
No, no. I don't think Olivia has the most mature performing capabilities quite yet. I think she's getting there, and she's really, like, far beyond what I will ever be. But there are so many songs on her album that I love, like Get Him Back, and then All American. I forget that one.
All American Bitch.
Yeah, All American Bitch. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. But she has so many good songs that I wanted to hear her perform live. And she did Get Him Back for the MTV Music Awards. And then she did Vampire for this. But she's done Vampire for other awards.
She has.
And
I think she did Vampire for the VMAs, maybe.
Yeah.
And her SNL performance of All American Bitch is incredible. I don't know if you've seen it. I've watched it like 5 times. Jack and I love it. It is so, like, theatrical. Like, it's such a production. Like, she's sitting at this tea party, like, doing the soft parts of the song, and then when it gets all, like, screamy, she's, like, destroying the tea party and, like, stepping in the cake, and, like, it's just really fun. And I really wish she had done that for the Grammys. Or, like, I saw the blood thing, and the blood was fun, but I was like, okay, more blood. Like, give us more.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't enough blood for me to know it was part of the performance, you know?
Yeah. I'm disappointed she didn't win any. But I also kind of think Sour was a little stronger, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think so, too. I think Guts had good songs, but really they're looking for your strength as an artist to be sonically cohesive pieces put together in an album. And I don't think Guts had that same, like, power and oomph that Sour did. But I still wanted her to win a Grammy for Vampire, just because I thought it was produced really well. How it started out slow and it got angsty. Like, it didn't have to be that way. It could have been a slow, sad song, but she kind of made it more, like, angsty, like, kind of just more rock song. And I think it changed the whole tone of the song. That's why I wanted her to win, but yeah,
I understand that. What did you think of the Best New Artist category?
Oh my god, I don't know.
That was the toughest one of the night, I think.
Yeah, all the people there were so good.
Yeah.
But who won? Was it the Coco?
No,
girl?
It was Victoria Monet.
Oh, that's right.
Which was huge. Okay, I was actually really happy with this one. I didn't pick her. I did, like, want her to win, but I didn't think that she would really. I listened to her album and I liked it. It's just, like, not really my style of music. I've just never been, like, a huge R&B person. But I know her from Ariana Grande. Like, she's an Ariana Grande collaborator, like, OG. She and Ariana's song together, their song together called Motivation. Wait, not Motivation, sorry. Whoa, my mind's blanking right now. Oh my god. I'm, like, really, I listen to it so much. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I can literally sing every lyric. It's like, you be straight for life if I give you my pen.
Monopoly?
I have to look it up or else I'm gonna die right now.
Is it Monopoly?
Sorry, please hold. Monopoly. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if you've heard this song. You need to go listen to it. It's just, like, a fun song that they've done together. So I loved her speech and I loved her outfit, and she came with her daughter, and she and her daughter had, like, matching dresses, and it was so cute. Her speech was so great and so moving, and it was nice to see someone that's been in the industry for so long, working so hard behind the scenes, helping other artists and making other artists successful, like, quietly working on her own stuff, like, finally get recognized. And her album was awesome. So that was really nice to see.
Yeah. I do like when someone kind of has a good, like, not underdog story, but it feels like the award was really well deserved.
That was a tough category because it also had, like, Ice Spice. I kind of thought Ice Spice was going to win.
I thought Ice Spice or Noah Kahan.
Okay, Noah Kahan, though. Like, I also thought I thought it was going to be Ice Spice or Noah Kahan. And I love Noah Kahan. Like, his songs are good.
Yeah, I love Noah Kahan. I like Fred again too. He was nominated.
I know, and it was cool to see like an EDM guy get nominated, which like never really happens, especially in like the main categories. I don't
No.
like I looked at his Instagram today. He didn't even have any stories up about the Grammys. So I don't know if he just like
Really?
didn't go, but it's
Yeah.
cool to be nominated.
Yeah. Gracie Abrams was also nominated, but
True.
I
Okay,
feel
so
like
there was some Sabrina Carpenter erasure. What's about that?
I was wondering that. What was her album? Letters or
It was
emails I
emails
can't
I
send?
can't send.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
wonder
I
why.
believe it came out in 2022. So it really should have been eligible. Hmm. So I don't know. I think she
Yeah.
really could have and probably should have been nominated for Best Artist too, or Best New Artist.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know why she got snubbed. I feel like that album was, it should have received a nomination at the minimum
Mhm.
or a song.
Yeah,
Um, she had a great year. So,
it was definitely a tough category.
yeah.
Okay, let's talk Taylor in general. First of
Okay.
all, thoughts on her look.
Um, you know, I like Schiaparelli. I think they're a good, talented designer or fashion house. Her look wasn't like my favorite look ever. It wasn't my least favorite. I thought the gloves were cool and the choker with the watch on it. Some people said that it wasn't very flattering on her. Um, I think she looks good and everything. And I think it's easy to judge when I'm sitting on my couch looking like a naked mole rat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it wasn't my favorite look of hers.
Me
What about
too.
you?
No, definitely not my favorite. I mean, I wasn't throwing up all over the floor like some other people, but I did agree it did not really flatter her silhouette very much. It just looked kind of like bunchy
No.
and
And
white, kind of hard to wear a little.
yeah, she got a lot of hate for the braid in her hair.
Oh, the braid didn't
Um,
bother me. I didn't
no.
love the white. And I think especially with her complexion, I think like white looks better on people with a darker complexion. Like, I
Hmm.
mean, as excusing like bridal dresses, but I don't know. I mean, it was okay. She's done worse, but I just like, oh, don't know why she doesn't like have the best of the best. Like that's just her one fault.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
she has many.
and one thing about Taylor Swift is all of her outfits are more or less an Easter egg to a
Mm,
degree. Sometimes they're just like a soft Easter egg, like a nod. What she wore to the Grammys last year, this is
yeah,
post Midnights. It was a nod to Midnights. It wasn't like something that was being revealed. But
agree.
so tonight or last night when we saw her wear the white dress, I was like, what is this a nod to? Because we know Reputation is black, and everyone thought she's going to announce Rep TV last night.
Hmm.
So I was kind
Yeah.
of confused why it was a white dress with black gloves, and I think maybe it was an Easter egg to like she's bamboozling us with it's not black, it's the opposite, it's white. It's a new album, not a re-record. I don't know. So that's the only reason why I'd give her a pass on her outfit is because it's a tool she uses.
Did you think she was going to announce something last night?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought she was going to announce Rep TV. Like all the writing was on the wall. But then when she announced her new album, I like flipped out. She
Yeah.
always does like the unexpected, and I think it makes being a fan really fun.
Yeah, it definitely does. Like it was fun. I thought she was going to announce Rep too. Okay. Can I say something else crazy?
Yeah,
I kind of like
please.
am not waiting with bated breath for Rep TV. I mean, people are acting like Rep TV. I mean, I see so many people being like, I need this. This is the only re-recording I care about. Like, I guess like it came out so recently in 2017 or 2018. I'm like, I guess like the vault tracks will be juicy because it kind of was her juiciest album. But I don't know. I mean, I just am
Hmm.
not like I'm more excited for a new album.
Yeah, like there's no nostalgia really with it, quite like Speak Now and Fearless, where we hadn't heard her sing those songs in so long. Like she departed from the whole country
Mm-hmm.
genre. I agree. Like there's no like fanfare I feel like to be had with listening to these songs again. I think one rumor that keeps going around is that there's going to be one re-record that is nothing but collabs with other artists, and people thought it was going to be Reputation. So I think that's the only reason why I keep hearing Rep TV, Rep TV. I'm kind of more excited for her re-record of her original Taylor Swift album.
Oh, I cannot wait for the debut re-recording, but I will tell you this right now, I won't be listening to it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
why?
Because, or I mean, obviously I'll be listening to it when it comes out, but like when sometimes I get certain itches in my brain and I need to hear Picture to Burn, I will be listening to the OG. It's how I feel
Oh,
about Speak Now. And I'm sorry, maybe I'm being a little uncut tonight. I am kind of in like a horrible mood in general, and I'm just, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm being a little crazy tonight. I don't always listen to the re-recordings. Okay, there, I'll say it.
wow. No,
Yeah,
it's fine. There's a lot of people who can tell a difference.
I can absolutely tell a difference. It's that, and that's why I don't listen to the re-recording. I need the twang. I need the pitchiness. Like it, when I am craving Sparks Fly and Long Live, or you know, Forever and Always, I need the OG.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I can see that. And sometimes you can't help it. Like if I ask Alexa to play Taylor Swift, she does not do re-records. It's
She
kind
does
of
not
a
support.
diss. Yeah, that's Jeff Bezos for you.
Um,
But what were your other thoughts with Taylor's awards last night? She won too.
yeah. Okay, so what'd she win? Pop vocal album for Midnights and best album for Midnights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I am again. You know what? Call me crazy. I don't even like Midnights. Like, I mean, I did, but like,
Wow.
I know. I'm sorry, but like, okay, it's not that I don't like it. I kind of never really got to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I picked my favorites on it pretty early, and which I think kind of like shut me out from, like the rest of them. Okay, let's see. Let me like scroll through the track list right now. Don't listen to Lavender Haze. Oh my God. And this is so bad, but I never got, oh, you're gonna kill me. I never got on the Maroon train.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Like I think I have a very bad habit with this. Like when new albums come out, I'll listen to them and then I'll pick my favorites and then I'll only listen to my favorites and then like 2 years will go by and then I'll listen to the ones I didn't listen to and be like, oh damn, like that slaps. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I just haven't really faced my reckoning with Midnights. Um, I always liked Antihero. Never listened to Snow on the Beach.
No,
You're
I
on
don't
Your Own
listen to that
Kid is
one.
too sad. Never listen to Midnight Rain. Question's good. Vigilante Shit, Chugi. Bejeweled, fine. Labyrinth, absolutely not. Karma is good. Sweet Nothing, no. Mastermind, I kind of like. I really like The Great War. I don't listen to The Big Sky. Don't listen to Paris. Don't listen to High Infidelity. Don't listen to Glitch. Would have, could have, should have. I like that one. Never listen to Dear Reader.
Would have, could have, should have is so good.
Thoughts?
Paris. So what's funny was Paris was a popular favorite when it first came out, and now I don't hear anyone really talking about it. And I think it's kind of not smart to pick a favorite right out the gate and like
Mm-hmm.
claim a song. And I think that's what a lot of people do. And Swifties will just claim track 5 because that's going to be her most like kind of like more inspirational, introspective track out of all of them. She has a habit of doing that with track 5. I think it's better to just let the song marinate and like get to know it. And Marooned was not my favorite out the gate, but then you listen to it more and more and you get to know it and you're like, no, it's a pretty deep song. You're on Your Own Kid is really sad, but
Yeah, I also don't like, I really don't invite sadness into my life. Like I try to avoid sad songs. So maybe that's it.
yeah, I like
Um,
sad songs.
okay. Oh my God. So, and then during like Eric Getaway Car and Maroon were the surprise songs the night before mine.
Oh my God.
Everyone was like, "Oh my God, like I can't believe we didn't get Getaway Car and Maroon." And I was like, "Yeah." I was more sad about Getaway Car like that one. I was like, "Oh damn, that's a banger." But like
Mm-hmm.
Maroon, when people were like all up in arms about that being the secret song, I was like, I couldn't tell you how that song goes.
You got False God, right?
Yeah, I did get False God.
That's underrated.
I've always been a False God fan. Like always,
Me
always,
too.
always. I love the SNL performance of False God. That song
Me
kind of
too.
means a lot to me. And then I also
Yeah.
got this like fuck ass song from Red that I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, that's funny.
It was like can't even remember what it was. Um Okay,
But
so then
wait, just one last thought.
yeah.
Album of the year going to her, I had no problem with because I thought Midnight's as an album was sonically cohesive, which is what they were looking for. I was just kind of gagged that SZA didn't win for SOS.
Yeah. I am fine with Taylor winning. I'm just always very trepidatious with Taylor. Like
Mm.
when she gets so big and like when she is stays on top, it makes me nervous because I just worry about like when's the bubble gonna burst, you know? Like it's
Hmm.
giving Jordan Belfort, it's giving like stock, New York Stock Exchange
She's she,
2007.
she's a stockbroker.
Like sometimes like
Yeah.
I think that sometimes my gut reaction when Taylor like wins these like ridiculous awards and like beats out really great artists and like black artists and like important artists and new artists and artists that have been around for so long and like dethrones them with like an album, like is it even better? I'm always
Hmm.
just it makes me nervous for her. Like I'm not gonna lie, it really
Hmm.
does.
Yeah, I feel like they say when you're on top, the only other way to go is down. And I think that's what a lot of people think. And she keeps pushing the ceiling up and up. I
Mm-hmm.
hope she like maintains this and doesn't like, screw this up. I think she's been doing well and she has Tree Pain to help her out and like guide her
Yeah.
through it. But yeah, it's it does feel like when will the bubble burst? Like how has she maintained this amount of like not relatability, but relevance for so
Yeah.
long? It just feels like unprecedented and like I don't know when it's going to stop.
It makes me nervous for her. And so that was also why, like, her announcing the album during the Grammys, it kind of made me cringe a little bit on her behalf. Like, yes, I was excited, but I feel like the announcement just kind of fell flat in that specific room. And
Mm-hmm.
it would just, that reaction is nothing compared to the reaction she would have gotten if she would announce, like, waited 2 days and announced it in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think she announced Midnights at the VMAs in 2022. I think that was like August
Mm-hmm.
2022. Had it been exactly 13 years since Kanye West. Um, and I think at the VMAs they have fans come or just like common folk,
Yeah.
Gentiles can also go. But the Grammys, they have
Yeah.
like other like relevant celebrities or adjacent celebrities
It's
in the
industry
audience.
people and her competitors.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And so it didn't feel like those were the people who would be like gagged over her announcing an album. I said this to you last night. Like, my rule in my head with announcing an album at an award ceremony is that you got to make it quick. You got to say the name of the album, when it comes out, and then more details to come. Like, don't make the moment all about you. Yes, you just won a
mhm.
Grammy, but just get your announcement over with, move on. And I know she does that. Like, she's been doing announcements that way for most of her career, so I'm fine with it. Um, but yeah, it was very different reception than it was at the VMAs. I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good point about the VMAs having like a normal people audience and the Grammys. It's an award ceremony. Um, and I just, yeah, like her announcement of it was a little drawn out and like it just felt kind of flat and it made me kind of embarrassed for her. And like it made me kind of sympathize with the other nominees in the room without like, okay, so this was the second award of the night and now it's going to be the Taylor show. Like, I would just feel a little slighted. And also because my girl, Casey Musgraves, is coming out of retirement. Literally 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
before this, Casey
Mm-hmm.
introduced or presented an award. And then there's a commercial teaser, basically like teasing her new album. And now it's like no
Mm-hmm.
one's talking about Casey.
I know. I love Casey.
Oh, me
Like
too. I hope this
her.
album's
Oh my
good.
God. Yeah. And I feel like that was just like poor timing. But it's also weird. Like it was just a commercial. I wasn't even watching the commercial and I saw it because I was like looking at my phone when the Grammys aren't on. So I feel like her team might have fumbled the way they did it as well. Or like as soon as they got air that Taylor was going to announce something, which Swifties had predicted, like I think Casey's team might have wanted to pivot. But I'm really excited for her. I'm sad that no one's talking about it because she is so talented.
I mean, there's really not much to say. Like, Casey didn't give a date, she didn't give a name. Like, all she did, it like just showed some pictures of her or some like B-roll of her in the woods, and then it said CaseyMusgraves.com. And I went to CaseyMusgraves.com, and it basically just said pre-order KM5. So like Casey Musgraves' fifth album. So like there's truly not much to say about Casey. So like unless Casey like gave us a name and a date, then it's just not really comparable. So I don't know. I mean, I just like get worried for Taylor, like if this reckoning is going to come, but also maybe she's just like too big to fail.
Her fan base is pretty powerful. What did you think of Trevor Noah as the host?
Like, fine. I wasn't laughing at really anything he said at all. But like it didn't, like it got the job done. It met expectations.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I thought he was above average, but I wasn't like running home to my mom to tell her about it. But he was nominated for a Grammy himself. I didn't realize that.
It doesn't bother me.
Would you?
Is it supposed to? Like, did it bother other people?
No, it didn't bother me at all that he was nominated for a Grammy. I just had no idea. I thought, like, I don't know why I didn't think the host could also be nominated, but it's for one of those, like, random Grammys for, like, audiobooks or something. I forget what it was.
Everyone has one of those. Like, I pretty much have one.
And Meryl Streep was nominated for a Grammy.
Did you know that Mark Ronson is her son-in-law?
No, I had no idea.
I found that out last night. That is insane to me. So Mark Ronson married Meryl Streep's daughter.
That's whack. Mark Ronson is the industry.
Yeah, he is. I have so much. Okay, something crazy. I've always loved Uptown Funk. Like, I never am mad when it comes on. Like, never. Ever since I first heard Uptown Funk, I was like, I remember being on my way to like my high school homecoming and being like, can we please put on Uptown Funk? And like praying for it to come on at homecoming. I've always loved Uptown Funk. Like, I've been an Uptown Funk stan, and that was my introduction to Mark Ronson. And he did the Barbie soundtrack, which obviously is the greatest soundtrack of all time.
It was. And he won a Grammy for like best collected album for Barbie. Should. Yeah. Barbie, the music for Barbie was by far the best music in a movie ever. Like, usually HBO makes the best soundtracks for all of their shows, but Barbie, oh my God, that was something else.
Like, no words. I regularly listen to the Barbie soundtrack. Like, listening to it the full way through, it's just banger after banger after banger.
Can I ask you a deep question?
Yes.
What did you think of What Was I Made For? Because I know what the song means to you.
Oh, I mean, I loved the performance. The performance was incredible. It's a beautiful song. Like, it's definitely my favorite Billie song. I definitely think it's like the best Billie song. And the performance was great. It really was. What'd you think?
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's such a good song. I love how she just encapsulated the whole meaning of the Barbie movie in one song of just like being a woman and like where's my place in the world? What is my purpose? And just like that alienation of not knowing your role in society. Her outfit being like the traditional like 50s, like with her hair with a scarf tied around it. It was so like so idyllic, and it was very like provided a lot of imagery, because in the song she says like, going for a drive, I was an ideal. And that's what I imagine every time, is like having like that scarf tied around your head with like a convertible and like blowing in the wind, but like you're the passenger princess, you're not the driver, you're just supposed to be pretty. And
it's like incredible. That song is so good. And just the like, don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he was made for, that's just so something I can relate to. Jock is like the most level-headed person that I'm like, whenever I'm stressed and spiraling about something, it's like, it's so not even worth talking about. You know what I mean? Like, why would I even share what I'm going through? Because it's stupid. So
no, that song, I cry every time I hear it come on. Like, I can't.
I've actually never even listened to it the full way through, because like I can't get through it. So last night was my first time listening to it the full way through.
It's such a good song. I can't not cry. Every time I watch a Barbie movie and
Oh
you
my God.
hear Barbie's heartstrings,
Oh
like the
my,
chords playing, I
I
start
can't.
crying. I cry.
And I know I've seen it 4 times now. I was honestly thinking about this earlier today. Like I might have to watch it again tonight. Thank God it's on HBO. Um, like Barbie is one of the, oh my God. We can literally find a way to make everything about Barbie. Who is
We do.
truly it's definitely like my all-time favorite movie.
Me too. That movie
Um,
changed my life.
oh, it changed my life 100%. There's no situation I can't find a way to relate it to Barbie.
Yeah.
Um, it's okay. Oh man, I would give anything to go back to seeing it for the first time. Like, did you feel like you were on drugs at Disney, 5 years old? Like, I was so
Hmm.
overwhelmed when I first saw Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like so overcome with emotion. I was like, that was the most raw movie I've ever seen, where it just like splayed out everything. Everything that I was feeling, I didn't know how to put into words was Barbie. I mean, I felt like really raw after that movie.
It was so, I don't even know what the word was. It felt like I was on some sort of like theme park roller coaster the whole time and things were moving so fast and I kept being like, wait, slow down. What they just say? Wait, go back, rewind, huh? And like as I was watching it, I was like, I already need to see this again. And like the movie finished and I was like, I just have to see it again. And
Yeah.
like then Jack and I talked about it to Jack for like days and days and like begged him, I'm like, can we please go see it again? And then I saw it again with him. And then I've seen it 2 more times since that. So I've seen it 4 times total. And every time I like get something new out of it.
Oh,
And it's just
really?
like such a good message and like truly just
Mm-hmm.
changed the way I think about everything.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. Whenever I get like upset in my like real life, what's funny is the first thing that comes to my head is the lyric, when did it end? All the
Mhm.
enjoyment. Because
Yeah.
like I think it really it dives into feminism from multiple lenses, like even from like how we grow up with like our eyes wide and like all the world in front of us, and then you grow up and you're just like, wow, life's not that fun, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're just disappointed in life, I don't know. It's so good.
It
I
is so good.
love that movie. Um,
Yeah, there's a lot of great quotes from it. The one that's been like rattling around in my head this the past few weeks is I worked very hard and I deserve this. And like it was like a joke, but like the like just someone verbalizing that and just making it like just stating that I worked hard, so I deserve this. I was like, that is so fucking true. Like, why can't we say like I worked hard, so I deserve this? Like,
yeah,
why can't we acknowledge this? Why can't we be like, well, I can't accept, like, I have to accept this on behalf of my team? Like, no.
yeah. Yeah, it's funny how we have to humble ourselves whenever we reach a new height. And it's just like you can't be too intimidating or else everyone will hate you. Like you have to take yourself down a notch every single time. You can't ever say like I worked hard and I'm really happy I saw the fruits of my labor. That's just like so unacceptable.
And anyone that like dogs on America Ferrera's monologue for being cheesy, like yes, like while it is cheesy and we might have had the privileges to like understand this very basic first wave level of feminism like for multiple years, like it's still true. Like yeah, it's basic, but like what she's saying is true and it's a good reminder. And we get so like bogged down by this like third and fourth wave feminism and like
Uh-huh.
just like that what she said feels so elementary to us and it feels so like oh I remember when I first you know like read Sylvia Plath or whatever and it but like it's not that deep or like it is that deep like even though it might seem like kind of Tumblr core to you like it's a lot of people's first time hearing that and like it's all still true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing revolutionary. Like this has been said before, but now that we put it in the world of Barbie, I think it's way more digestible for people.
And also from like just the movie standpoint and remembering the fact that like Barbie world is based on how a child would play with their Barbies. So like going off the um assumption or the I don't know what the word is, but like the fact that, Margot Robbie, like when she would float out of her house and the narrator says like, oh, you don't make your Barbies walk, you just pick them up and move them because that's what you do in Barbie world. And how like when Ken, he like hit the wave really hard and has to go to the hospital, and then like they don't actually do anything, they're like, oh, you're all better. Like it makes sense that the way to save Barbie world would be like telling a compelling story, because like that's how you play Barbies.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like that, it makes sense. Like people are like, oh, like that's just such a dumb resolution. Like, so she just like said a bunch of words and everything was better. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, have you ever played Barbies? Like it's not, nothing's that deep. Like everything gets resolved so easily because it's Barbie world. And anyone who hates Barbie, sometimes I don't even ask people if they've seen Barbie, because I refuse to hear one negative opinion on it, because I wholeheartedly like think differently of you if you didn't like it.
Oh yeah. No, Barbie, I always say that it's a red flag if you meet a guy who hates on Barbie and they like make that their personality. They're like, oh my gosh, that movie's so bad. Like it's so unrealistic. It's not supposed to be. And I don't know why you think Star Wars is realistic. Like, by the way, like nothing really has to be realistic for it to be impactful and for it to have truth in it. And so my second time watching it, the thing that resonated with me a lot was how they flipped the conversation from like matriarchy and patriarchy. And when it went to the patriarchy, I noticed that myself as a viewer, I almost felt more comfortable because that's my current world, is the patriarchy. Yeah. And just seeing like the cowboys and like the horses and like men are running things, I'm like, oh yeah, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to tell your boyfriend like, I have never seen The Godfather, tell me everything about it. And it just like called me out like red-handed, like this is the world you live in. Like how awful is it? And like the idea of a Barbie world isn't that radical because it's just the opposite of what we have. It's totally plausible. We just unfortunately ended up in the patriarchy. That was my big takeaway.
Yeah.
It's so good. But
it's so good. Like,
yeah,
I don't even have words for it. I just kind of convinced myself to go watch it again tonight.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about Grammys, but what do you think of Margot and Greta not getting nominated?
Oh my God. I'm like shocked
Literally
that they didn't get nominated.
To the ground.
I just feel like that was okay. Margot not getting nominated, I think some people were speculating, but Greta not getting nominated, she just thought of this whole world. And I'm sorry, but Christopher Nolan, he like just kind of like rinse and repeat the same kind of formula. And I'm sure he does work. Sorry if you're Christopher Nolan and you're listening to this, but like Greta Gerwig is an artist, and she's the one who Phineas and Billie Eilish were in a creative rut, could not get out of it, and Greta came to them with this like fantastical world and really challenged their creative thinking, and then they created a masterpiece of what was I made for. Like, you can't not nominate her. She has to win, in my opinion. I'm gagged. How about you?
I can't believe she wasn't nominated for Best Director. Like, I can't imagine the daunting task of writing Barbie, because it is kind of, it's like so conceptual. It's so abstract. There were 1,000,001 ways that she could have done it. Like, remember how much of a mystery Barbie was? Like, remember finding out that Ryan Gosling was Ken? And when we first saw those Venice Beach rollerblading pictures, remember how everyone was like, what the fuck is this movie about?
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to be kind of like a Minions kind of movie where it's just like something you go to watch as a joke. Not the serious, like eye-opening, like piece of art.
I didn't like. I knew that I was gonna like it. I knew I was gonna I was gonna have fun. I did not expect to have my entire world completely rocked.
Yeah, neither
just
did
the
I.
way that she went about it was so genius. And
yeah,
I also like. I do think Margot should have been nominated because it's easy. Because, okay, acting as Barbie, you're not acting as a person, you're acting as a doll, and you're thinking, and that is such a more challenging acting experience.
Did you see that interview where Margot was saying she was struggling with trying to find Barbie, how to be Barbie, and Greta helped her like figured out. Have you seen that?
I don't know. Maybe I need
I
to see
think
it.
I think it's from Variety,
I
but
saw the,
basically,
oh yeah, I saw the Margot and Killian interview from Variety.
oh, I think yeah, wait, that was it. Where she's
Okay.
saying that she usually finds an animal to impersonate, and
Yes, I did
there's
see
no
that.
animal. And Greta found a podcast where it was covering a woman who,
Oh
what was
yeah.
it? She like doesn't like hold any like she doesn't have any sense of self. What was it? It wasn't that.
Oh, I can't remember. I know what you're talking about. It was this woman with this disorder where she like can't emote or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Whereas like
know.
she doesn't have like any, she's not like apologetic. She doesn't like hold emotions within scenarios. I forget what it was. It was something super specific, and Greta was the one who was like, that's Barbie. And she gave that
Yeah.
to like a Oscar winning actress to take with her and create Barbie. Like there's so much artistry behind both Margot and Greta for Barbie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
Anyway,
was, yeah, I mean, I'm really happy that America got nominated. I was kind of surprised that even like America got nominated over Margot.
I know.
I loved America's character, but the for me, what does it for Margot and what sold her to me on that movie is just her facial expressions and how she's able to communicate so much with
Hmm.
a certain look. And she just was Barbie. Um,
Yeah, she was the perfect Barbie.
and it was nice that Ryan, put out his statement. Like that was like such Kinergy.
Yeah, totally. We needed that.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see with that. And it makes me like concerned for what like Barbie's gonna win, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes me I just I don't know. I didn't think Oppenheimer was life-changing. I didn't think their musical score was life-changing, and I feel like it was just they're just like handing it away to like someone who will always do a good job, but they didn't change the world. Like no one's still talking about Oppenheimer. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
I
at
know.
least I'm not.
Yeah. It's
Like
okay. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Any other thoughts on Grammys
I think
or
that kind
Barbie?
of covers all my thoughts on Grammys. They
I
were good.
agree. Yeah,
I
it
was,
was good overall. I think it
yeah.
went on too long, like all the performances in the middle. I did
Hmm.
like them, but
I was happy for Boy Genius too.
yeah, that was
They
cool.
they were really cool. I was sad for Dua, sad for Olivia, happy for Miley, happy for Taylor. Happy for
Let's like,
SZA got one Grammy. I
yeah,
think that was her first.
I wish SZA got like a bigger nod. I wish she'd gotten one of the big four. Um,
Hmm. Yeah.
but it's okay. This year is going to be crazy with all the music coming out. So
Yeah.
new Taylor, new Ariana, new Dua, new Casey.
Yeah.
Crazy. And
Yeah.
then probably more that I'm not thinking of.
Probably more Billie too. I think she hinted that after they wrote the Barbie song, they were able to write even more songs. So more to
Wow.
come. Yeah.
Maeve, thank you so much for coming on as always and bringing your
Hmm.
expertise.
My pleasure. I love coming on. Thank you, Lit Hein people, for having me on. Um, I love coming on here and chatting and talking about anything, even if it's Barbie for like 10 minutes straight.
We'll just have to do like anytime more Barbie news comes out, we'll just have to do another episode.
Yeah. Oh, I would 100% do it.
Okay, thanks, Maeve.
Thanks, Lily.